Hola mi amores, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Heidi, or in Spanish, Aide. So today, for this video, I decided to do a foundation wear test on a new foundation. And that foundation is the Morphe. And this one is an F2.50, and it's a matte finish, which is, you know, my favorite if you guys know me. I also, not for review purposes, really, because I got these in boxes and I usually review them then, but I decided to add on my Morphe palette, my Morphe bronzer, and my Morphe blush. That was a lot to say, but if you guys are interested to see how this Morphe foundation works with its friends, family, cousins, whatever you want to call it here, stay here with me. All right. Alright guys, my face is all primed, and my shade here that I have is F2.50, and we're going to check this out. So this is a full coverage foundation, 24-hour long wear, sweat proof, transfer proof or resistant, water resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens, great for all skin types. So we're gonna put all of that, as usual, to the test, if I can get it open. So this is, it's been sitting, so it kind of like separated. But this is what the bottle looks like. It's just your regular squeezy tube. And there's the shade everywhere on it. I haven't tried this yet. As you can see, I haven't even opened it yet. I've been wanting to, but haven't. But it's okay, because we'll try it together. So, like I said, I am all primed, and as usual, we will do a sponge on one side and a brush on the other. This brush is a Walmart brush. It's a Moda Pro, which I find so cute. I haven't tried this brush out yet, but I figured it would be good for the foundation. And then also, I have here my Morphe palette that I got in BoxyCharm. I figured I'd add that in there. I also have a Morphe blush and a Morphe bronzer. I figured since we're doing a Morphe foundation, might as well, you know, tag along. It's brothers and sisters and cousins, you know. All right, let's go ahead, and I'm going to apply this right to the face, actually. So as always, I always look over here because my mirror is over here, and it's hard to, like, you know, tell with the viewfinder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put it everywhere I can. We'll do that little bit right there. See how far that takes us. I like the consistency. It's kind of like thick, but it's not too thick. It doesn't smell, which is good. I mean, it has your typical foundation smell, but it's not strong and it's not weird like some are. So that took a little bit to blend out, but I will say that the reason is because it was drying as I was blending it. So it does tend to dry pretty fast. It's not a foundation that you have to work quickly per se, but it did dry pretty quickly, and it took a little bit more effort to blend out, but it looks good. It looks pretty flawless. It's not settling in anywhere too badly. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit more because I do like to see if it is buildable. It doesn't claim to be, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit on the sponge for that one. Put about that much. I think that should be good. And kind of clean that off a little bit. And then we'll just dab it on. Just want to see how it builds, and if it takes away, like as you're putting more on, which is not what we want either. because if you're one of those that likes to pack on the makeup, you know, you don't want to have your makeup taking away your makeup, if that makes any sense. So it didn't do that. It built pretty good. I mean, I already had the coverage from the first layer. I definitely like the coverage already from the first layer. But wow, that just made it like 100 times more matte and more coverage. Look at that. That's crazy. It looks really good. Let's go ahead and move on to the brush side. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and apply just random spots with the tube itself. Let's see how it does with this guy right here. That guy is still healing. It's been going on like 2 weeks. It's just being stubborn. But I don't think it helps that my new job, it's cleaning. So I sweat, and being an oily skin person, you know, your skin gets really oily. Look how good it covered that. Wow, I'm impressed by the coverage. But anyway, you know, I tend to sweat and get really greasy, so I think that's why it's having trouble healing. Let's go ahead and go in with our next layer. That one I'm going to put right on the brush. See how that works. Did about 4 dots. Pretty close to what I had with the sponge, right? So the same thing, just go ahead and dot it. I'm sorry about the chair. I still don't have a new chair. I will get there whenever I have the funds. For now, we deal with a squeaky chair, right? Alright, this brush is blending out pretty good, but it is a little flimsy for my liking for a foundation, but doesn't seem to be leaving too many streaks. There it is close up. I mean, you can still see this guy a little bit, but he is pretty big. So, but the coverage is definitely there. So the coverage is definitely all there. I'm loving the coverage. Buildable, it's there. I don't know why I do all these hand motions, but buildable, it's there. It looks really, really flawless, really, really good. It did dry down really, really well. Like, it's not sticky or tacky. I mean, this side is still a little bit, but other than that, it like dried down. I'm still gonna set it a tiny, tiny bit, but before I set it, I'm gonna go ahead and put, you know, my blush and all that. I'm not really gonna do all of that on camera because, again, we're focusing on the foundation. I do not have a concealer to go with this foundation, so I'm gonna skip the concealer and I'm gonna go straight for, you know, the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so here is the finished look. I'm loving the foundation so far. I love how it went on. It went on pretty smooth. It dried down very quickly, which is what I like in a matte foundation. It just lets me know that it might just last. And the finish is so flawless. Like, I feel like my skin looks beautiful, even though like this one's not completely covered. I get it, you know, it's pretty big. It's a big one. Everything else just looks so good and so flawless. Like, I am feeling gorgeous. So I'm really, really keeping my fingers crossed that this is going to last. What were the claims again? It is a 24-hour long wear. It is sweat proof, transfer resistant, water resistant, free of oils, fragrance. Okay. I'm not gonna do the water test right now because I do have a place to go. As far as, see if I can find a clean towel. I use towels to clean my brushes. So I'm gonna use this corner right here, which seems to be pretty clean. Kind of just dab it in some places. I don't see anything. I don't see anything, which is good. This was already there, so don't mind that. But yeah, I don't see anything. I mean, maybe a light powder I do see. Kind of a little bit. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. But there's a tiny bit, so might be transfer proof. Water resistant, I don't know, and it's not raining outside, so I couldn't tell you about that either. Like I said, I'm not gonna do it because I do have to go. Sweat proof, we will definitely see, because I do sweat a lot, and it is supposed to be a very nice day today. It's supposed to be like 52 or something like that, and we're going to a children's museum, so there'll be a lot of running around with the kids. So we'll put this to the test. You know, we'll definitely put this to the test. So I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day, and we'll be back. As of right now, I will give it a thumbs up because I am loving it, and I love how I look on the camera. Yeah, I like how I look as of right now with it on. I feel gorgeous. So we'll see you soon. It is, before I forget, I almost forgot the time. It is 11 or a little bit after 11 right now. I can't wait to get my watch so I can show you guys. But it's a little bit after 11 right now, so I'll be back at normal time around 7, 8 o'clock. All right, I am back. It is after 11. Yes, it's been a good 12 hours. And I was almost not going to get on here, but I figured gotta get it done, right? I'm so tired. But the foundation held up like amazingly. Amazingly. I still have a good portion of it here, my forehead, and right here. My nose is still covered. You can tell it's starting to break down, like right here at the tip of my nose. And it broke down around my mouth from like eating and stuff, you know. I have like, it's cracking right there. Cracking a little bit there. You can see it disappeared from right here around my jaw. Not too much this one, but a little bit. And that is mostly because I always have my hands in my face, mostly this one. And I'm always like this or like this, you know. So this portion definitely disappeared. As you can see, I am oily on my forehead. But that's pretty much the only spot. I'm a little bit like right here, but not enough for me to like if it was only say 6 hours in, like I could just like put a little bit powder and be fine. But it's 11 hours. Like that's half of what it claimed, which to me is just wow. You know, I didn't expect it to be a 24-hour wear. That's ridiculous. But it really did shock me that it lasted this long, 12 hours. And it's just like now, like I said, it's starting to break up. Sorry, that was the dog. It's starting to break up around the nose. It's amazing. And then, like I said, it's just starting to have my oils come through. Like I said, it's definitely looking patchy. Like there's patches right here starting to miss. Patches right here from my sunglasses. But I just can't believe that there's still foundation on my face. What is that? That's just crazy to me. Especially this side. And that was the sponge side. But I don't think I rest my... I think it's mostly this one. Yeah. Just looks, to me, it did its thing. I'm not sure like how the hours were when I like looked in my car mirror and stuff like that, but it looked flawless the entire time I looked. And like I said, this was a long day. This was 12 hours of wearing this. I gotta give it 2 thumbs up. I have to. It's just, it amazed me. It just looked that good on me, and it lasted like I usually like a foundation to last. Like I don't like to do too many touch-ups, but this one, if you are the type of person that does touch-ups throughout the day and you're oily skin like me, I think this would be a good one that you could touch up midday and be perfect. You know what I mean? So I don't have too much negative to say. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I'm tired. I'm ready to lay in bed and watch a little bit of TV and just go to sleep. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this foundation, if you either tried it or even following along with me. You know, let me know what your thoughts on them were. Or on the brand itself. Like, let me know down on the comments what you think of the Morphe brand. This is my first time starting to try out some Morphe stuff, so I don't know, I seem to like it. So I don't know, but anyway, if you guys have not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe wherever it is down below here. I would love for you guys to be part of my YouTube family. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for the support. Bye. Love you guys.